It was the owl that shrieked, the fatal bellman. He is about it.
Behold, who's there? Alas! I am afraid they have awakened, and 'tis not done. 'Tis the deed that confounds us. I laid their daggers ready, you could not miss him. I'd done it myself, if he not looked like my father as he slept. My husband!
I've done the deed. Thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owl shriek and the crickets cry. Did not you speak?
When?
Now.
Is our descendant?
Aye.
Oh. This is a sorry sight.
Foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
There's one did laugh in his sleep. And one cried murder. That they did wake each other. I stood and heard. For they did say their prayers and addressed them again to sleep. And then one cried, God bless us. And Amen the other. As if they had seen me with these hangman's hands listening their fear, I could not say Amen when they did say God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
But wherefore could I not pronounce Amen? I had most need of blessing, and Amen stuck in my throat.
These deeds must not be thought of in these ways. It will make us mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth doth murder sleep. Innocent, sleep, chief nourisher in life's feast.
Who was it that cried thus? Why, noble Thane, do you unbend your worthy strength to think so brain sickly of things? Go, wash your hands. Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go, carry them and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
No, I'll go no more. I'm afraid to think what I have done.
Infirm of purpose!
Whence is that knocking? How is it with me when every noise appalls me? What hands are these? They pluck out my eyes. Will all Neptune's ocean wash the blood clean from my hand? No. This my hand will rather the multitudinous seas incarnadine, making the green one red.
My hands are the same color as yours, but I shame to wear a heart so white. There is a knocking at the south entry. Retire we to our chamber. A little water clears us of this deed. Be not so lost in your thoughts.
Know my deed, or 'twere best not know myself. Wake Duncan with thy knocking. I would thou could.
Here's a knocking indeed! What? If a man were porter of Hellgate, he should have old turning the key. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? In the name of Beelzebub. Well, here's a farmer that hanged himself on the expectation of plenty. Come in time, farmer. Have napkins enow about you. Here, you'll sweat for it. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? In the other devil's name? Here's an equivocator that could swear in both the scales against either scale, that committed treason enough for God's sake, yet could not equivocate to heaven. Come in, equivocator. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Oh, here's an English tailor. Oh, come hither for stealing out of a French house. Come in. Here you can roast your goose. Knock, knock, never inquire.
will devil porter it no further. I had thought to let in some of all professions that go the primrose way to the everlasting bonfire. Anon! Anon, I pray you, remember the porter!
Was it so late, friend, ere you went to bed, that you do lie so late?
Faith, sir, we were carousing till the second cock. And drink, sir, is a great provoker of three things.
What three things does drink especially provoke?
There's nose painting, sleep, and urine. Lechery, sir, it provokes and unprovokes. It provokes the desire, but it takes away the performance. Therefore, much drink may be said to be an equivocator with lechery.
I believe me to lie last night.
That it did there, sir, on the very throat on me. But I requited him for his lie, and I think being too strong for him, though he did take up my legs sometime. But I made a shift to cast him.
Is thy master stirring? Our knocking has awakened him. Here he comes.
Tomorrow, noble sir.
Tomorrow, both?
Is the king stirring, worthy thing?
Not yet.
He did command me to call timely upon him, and I have almost slipped the hour.
Don't the king hence today?
He does. He did appoint so.
Night has been unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys were blown down, and as they say, lamentings heard in the air, strange screams of death, and prophesizing in accents terrible of dire combustion and confused events. New hatched to the woeful time, the obscure bird clamored the livelong night. Some say the earth was feverous and did shake.
It was a rough night.
My young remembrance cannot parallel it.
Oh, horror, horror, horror! What's tongue nor heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What's the matter?
Confusion hath made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder hath broke ope the Lord's anointed temple and stolen the life of the building.
What is it you say the life?
Mean you, His Majesty?
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight with a new Gorgon. Do not bid me speak. See and speak yourselves. Awake! Awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason! Bakewell and Donalbain! Malcolm, awake!
Hideous trumpet calls to parlay the sleepers of the house sleep.
Gentle lady. Oh, Banquo! Banquo! Our royal master's murdered.
What? In our house?
Oh, had I but died an hour before this chance, I'd have lived a blessed time. For there's nothing serious in mortality. From this instant on, all is but toys. Renown and grace is dead. The wine of life is drawn. The very leaves the vault to brag of.
Oh, what is amiss?
Do not know it. The spring, the head, the fountain of your blood is gone. The very source of it is stopped.
Your royal father's murder.
Those of his chamber, it seemed, had done it. Their hands and faces were badged with blood.
No, do repent me of my fury. I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Well, who could be wise? Amazed, temperate, and furious, loyal and neutral in a moment? No man. The expedition, my violent love, outrun the pause of reason. Here lay Duncan, his silver skin laced with his golden blood. There, the murderers, steeped in the colors of their trade, their daggers unmannerly breach, We score. Who could refrain that had a heart to love and in his heart courage to make his love known? Let's bravely put on manly readiness and meet in the hall together.
What will you do? To show a false sorrow is an office the false man does easy. Out to England.
To Ireland! Our separated fortunes will keep us both safer. Where we are, there are daggers in men's smiles.
And 10 I can remember well, but compared to this short night, they pale in comparison.
Good father. Thou seest the heavens, as troubled with man's act, threaten his bloody stage. By the clock 'tis day, and yet dark night strangles the traveling lamp.
'Tis unnatural, much like the deed that's done. Why, this Tuesday last, I saw a falcon towering in her pride of place was by a mousing owl hawked at and eaten.
And Duncan's horses, thing most strange and certain. Beauteous and swift, the minions of their race turned wild in nature, broke their stalls, flung out, contending against obedience as they would make war with mankind.
'Tis said they eat each other.
Here comes the good Macbeth. How goes the world, sir, now?
Why, see you not?
Is it known who did this more than bloody deed?
Those that Macbeth hath slain.
Alas the day. What good could they pretend?
They were suborned. Malcolm and Donalbain, the king's two sons, have stolen away and fled, which puts upon them suspicion of the deed.
Gainst nature still. Thriftless ambition that wilt raven up thine own life's means. Then 'tis most like the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
He is already named and gone to Scone to be invested.
Will you to Scone?
No, cousin, I'll to fight.
Well, I will thither.
Well, may you see things well done there. Adieu. Lest our old robes sit easier than our new.
Thou hast it now. King, Cawdor, Glamis, and all, as the weird women promised. But I fear thou played most foully for it. For it was said it should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings. But hush, no more.
Here's our chief guest. Ride you this afternoon.
Aye, my lord.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
I hear our bloody cousins are bestowed in England and Ireland, not confessing their cruel patricide, filling their hearers with strange invention. But more of that tomorrow, when we shall have further cause of state craving us jointly. Are you to horse? Adieu till you return at night. Go seance with you.
Aye, my lord, our time does call upon us.
I wish your horses swift and sure of foot, and so I do commend you to their backs. Farewell. To be thus is nothing but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep. He hath a royalty of nature which is much to be feared. There is none but him whose being I do fear. Under him my genius is rebuked, as it was said Mark Antony's was by Caesar. He chid the sisters when first they put the name of king upon me, and bade them speak unto him. Then prophet-like They hailed him father of a line of kings, and placed a fruitless crown upon my head, and put a barren scepter in my grip, thence to be wrenched by an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeeding. If it be so, for Banquo's issue hath I filed my mind. For them the gracious Duncan have I murdered, poured rancors in the vessel of my peace, for them, to make them kings, the son of Banquo kings, rather than so. Come fate into the list, and champion me to the utterance. Who goes there? Was it not last night we spoke together?
It was, so please your highness.
Well then, have you considered of my speeches? Know that it was he who in times past held you so under fortune, which you thought were our innocent self. This I made good to you in our last conference. How you were born in hand, how crossed the instruments, who wrought with them, and all things else that to half a soul into a notion crazed might say thus did Banquo.
You made it known to us.
You find patience so predominant in your nature that you can let this go? So counsel to pray for this good man and for his issue, whose heavy hand hath bowed you to the grave and beggared yours forever. Now, if you have a station in the file and not in the worst rank of manhood, say it, and I will put that business in your bosoms.
I am one, my liege, whom the vile blows and buffets of the world have so incensed that I am reckless what I do to spite the world.
And I another, so weary with disaster, tugged with fortune, that I would set my lie on any chance to mend it, or be rid of it.
Knowest you both that Banquo is your enemy?
True, my lord.
Well, so he is mine.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
Though our lives, oh, your spirit shine within you. Within the hour at most, I will appoint you where to plant yourselves. Acquaint you with the perfect spy of the time, the moment on it, for it must be done tonight. And something from the palace, always thought that I require a clearness.
We are resolved, my lord.
Abide within. I'll call upon you soon then. It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's flight, if it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
Naught's had when all's spent, where our desire is got without content. 'Tis safer to be that which we destroy, than by destruction dwell in doubtful joy. How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone? Of sorriest fancies your companions making, using those thoughts which should have indeed died with them, they think on. What's done is done.
We have scotched the snake, not killed it. She'll close and be herself, whilst our poor Malice remains in danger of her former tooth. But let the frame of things disjoint. Let both the worlds suffer ere we will eat our meal in fear or sleep with the affliction of these terrible dreams which shake us nightly. Better be with the dead, who to gain our peace we have sent to peace, than to lie in this restless ecstasy. Duncan is in his grave. After life's fitful fever, he sleeps well. Treason has done its worst. Nor poison, nor steel, foreign domestic, foreign levy, nothing can harm him further.
Sleek over your rugged looks. Be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
So shall I, love, and so I pray shall you. Let your remembrance apply to Banquo.
You must leave this.
Full of scorpions is my mind, weird dear wife.
Banquo, and his Leonce lives.
What's to be done?
Rest innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, till thou applaudest the deed. Come, ceiling night, dark up the tender eye of pitiful day. Good things of day begin to droop and drowse, while night's black agents pray, rouse. Thou marvelest at my words, but hold thee still. Things